Hello, everyone. Today, I want to go over something that's missing in all of your lives that was there before COVID. And the reason why you're struggling as a student, struggling to find motivation, inspiration, all of that is because of this one thing, and it's balance. Right now, during your lives, there is no balance between school and play. It is all school and no play. So look at the scales. I drew these beautiful scales right here. But pre-COVID, right, we could balance having class, having tests, having homework with friends, with activities, with having a sense of community. And when we do the things that we don't necessarily want to do, right, which is studying, which is going to class, which is taking tests, which is doing homework, and we have nothing to balance it out. We have nothing to show us the why we're doing it. Right? So if we're studying to be a doctor and we're taking all these biology classes, all these chemistry classes that, let's be honest, that we don't really necessarily care about, and we don't have activities, friends, a community that's making us realize this is why I'm doing it, we are going to be lost in the sauce, as I like to say. We are going to be miserable because we forget why we're having to grind, why we're having to put in the hours of study, why we're having to go to Zoom lecture. We are going to forget all of that. And that makes us miserable, right? It's a lot easier to go to class if you get to go volunteer at a community center where you can make real impact on patients. That gives you the why to your life. So many of you guys right now are in this scale, which is your COVID scale, right? You have class, tests, and homework that is weighing you down, right? There's not enough things in your life, such as your hanging out with friends, extracurriculars, and community, and that's really because of Zoom classes. I remember in college when I used to go to class, I used to look forward to it. I used to see my friends, see the professor. It's more interactive. You feel more of a sense of community. Do you feel that in Zoom classes? No. If you're even going to Zoom classes, you're just like, oh my God, why am I here? Right? It's terrible for our mental health. So if you guys want to be happier as a student, happy as a person, do not neglect this aspect of your life. That gives this aspect, the class, test, and homework, all meaning to it. Right? That's why in medical school, it's so important when you're drinking out of a fire hose and getting all this material, you still have patient interaction. You still go to the hospital. You still understand, oh, I'm learning all this stuff right here because I want to make impacts on patients. I want to positively impact people's lives. And I think that's what all of you guys are missing right now, is you're missing this aspect, the why to your life, the why you put up with class, tests, and homework. And if you don't have that, you start getting anxiety. You start being a little bit sad and depressed because you don't have that reason why you're doing the things you're doing. So if you need help with studying, with finding extracurricular activities during COVID, I am an expert in all of that. Please DM me. I have transformed so many students' study habits, but also transformed the way they think, and they're so much happier for it because we don't just focus on this, we also focus on the balance to our lives. And the reality is, I run 3 online businesses, I'm a full-time student right now, and I still have time to golf twice a week because I know I need this balance to my life. I know I need to be a part of a community. I need to be mentoring students because that's what gives the doing the class, the homework, the studying, the countless hours of things I don't necessarily want to do purpose.